So now we have the first question given to us. A bus traveling at 60 km per hour accelerates uniformly at 5 meters per second squared. Calculate the velocity after 2 minutes. So we're asked to calculate the velocity of the car. So the first thing we do is to write out the quantities that are given to us. So they said a bus traveling at, that means the initial velocity u is equal to 60 km per hour. But then we need to convert this to SI unit. So to convert this will be equal to 60 times 1000, which is in kilometer, divided by 3600. So this can be expressed as 16.67 or a meter per second. Again, the next quantity we have is the acceleration, which is equal to 5 meters per second squared. And also, we are given the time. So the time taken is 2 minutes. So we have to also convert the time to seconds. So 2 minutes is equal to 120 seconds. So now we have been given acceleration, and also we have the value for the initial velocity, and also we have the time taken for the bus to travel. Now we have to use an equation that relates these quantities together. And the equation we can use is the first equation of motion, which states that V is equal to U plus AT. So at this point, we can substitute our values. So we have that this becomes 16.67 plus 5 times 120. So 120 times 5 is equal to 600 plus 16 times 6, 7. So if we add up that together, our velocity will be equal to 616.67 meters per second. So therefore, we have been able to calculate the velocity of the car after 2 minutes. Now, let's take up the next question. We are given that when the brakes are applied to a moving car traveling at 60 km per hour, it decelerates at a uniform rate of 5 meters per second squared. We are asked to calculate the time taken to reach a velocity of 36 km per hour. So we are given that the car was traveling, so its initial velocity is equal to 60 km per hour. So we have to convert this to meter per second. So we multiply 60 by 1000 and divide by 3600. So this will be equal to 16.67 meters per second. Now, the next quantity we have is that the car decelerates. So therefore, this becomes minus 5 meters per second squared. We have this minus because it is retardation. That means the car is decelerating. And also, we are given the final velocity, which is equal to 36 km per hour. So let us convert it to meter per second. So we have that this is 36 multiplied by 1000 divided by 3600. So this will be equal to 10 meters per second. Now note that the initial velocity is higher than the final. That means the car retardates. So we are asked to calculate the time. So we have it that time was not given to us. So at this point, since we have the initial and final velocity, and also we have the value of the acceleration at this time, which is retardation, so we can be able to calculate the time using v equal to u plus 80. So let us input our values. So the value of v is 10 equal to u is given as 16.67 plus a is -5 since it is retardation multiplied by time t. So the equation becomes 10 minus, if we move this value to the left hand side, so we have 16.67 equal to minus 5t. Now 10 minus 16.67 is minus 6.67 equal to minus 5t. So we can divide both sides by -5 to obtain the value of t. So -5 cancel out -5, and minus at this point cancel out minus. So therefore the time taken, t, is equal to 1.33 seconds. So we have been able to calculate the time taken to reach a velocity of 36 km/h. Now let's take up the next question. Now the question says, a car takes off from rest and covers a distance of 80 meters on a straight road in 10 seconds. We are asked to calculate the magnitude of its acceleration. So the car covers a distance, so s is equal to 80 meters, and then the car takes off from rest and covers a distance. So therefore, we are given that the initial velocity is equal to 0 meters per second because the car takes off from rest. And also the time is equal to 10 seconds. So we are asked to obtain the value of its acceleration. So we know that the distance covered is equal to ut plus 1/2 a t squared. So at this point, we can substitute our values. So we have that this is 80 equal to 0 times 10 plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by acceleration times 10 squared. So here we go. So we're left with 80 equal to 1 divided by 2 multiplied by a times 100. So 2 cancel out itself, we have 1. 100 divided by 2, we have 50. So the equation reduces to 80 equal to 50a. So to make a our subject, we divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of a, which is 50. So 50 cancel out itself. So therefore, a is equal to 1.6 meters per second squared. So we have been able to obtain the acceleration of the car that covers a distance of 50 meters. Now at this point, let's take up the last question. So we are given that a car starts from rest and accelerates uniformly at the rate of 5 meters per second squared. We are asked to calculate the magnitude of its velocity after moving through 100 meters. So we are given that the value of acceleration a is equal to 5 meters per second squared, and the car starts from rest, so our initial velocity is equal to 0 meter per second squared. And also, the car covered a distance of 100 meters. So distance is given as 100 meters. But we are asked to find its final velocity. So we have that v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as. Now, this is the third equation of motion. So we have the value of a, and also we have the value of the distance, which is 100 meters. And we are told that the car starts from rest. So if we impute our values into the formula, so this becomes v squared equal to 0 squared plus 2 times 5 times 100. So 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 100 is 1000. So we have that v squared is equal to 1000. So to obtain the value of v, we can take the root of both sides. So v is equal to root of 1000. So v is equal to 31.62 meter per second. So if you know you found the video helpful, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.